Hi friends, Stephanie here, and I'm back with more movie chatter and my co-host Pickle, who is having a terrible hair day today because she's been running in and out in the rain. But she wanted to be here because she has a very special giveaway for you guys, which I'm going to tell you about later in the video. I didn't want to put it in the title because last time we did one, people got approached by hackers who were trying to get money, and it was a mess. So it's a surprise giveaway, which I will talk about in a moment. I'm going to put my friend right here, and I'm just going to get into the haul. We had so many summer sales, I figured I would just lump as many of these together as I could. So the first one comes to us by way of Paramount. It's Collateral. It's a new steelbook. It's a 4K release for Collateral, which is a Tom Cruise, Jamie Foxx movie that I love. And if you know, you know, with Collateral, I'm sure it's going to look fantastic in 4K. And I just love the dynamics between Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx. I do need to look at the 4K to see how the transfer is, but it's a great movie and I love the Blu-ray, so I'm sure I'm going to like the 4K. But that's available now, and it's out from Paramount. And then this is one that surprised me. I really had very limited expectations for this one, but I really enjoyed it. And I'm not one for like rom-com stuff, but I love the two leads, Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt, in Fall Guy. I just thought it was great. It was so much fun. Their on-screen chemistry was perfection, and I just thought it was great. And I know that pretty much everybody's seen The Fall Guy, but if you've been holding out on it, definitely give it a watch. It is on demand, streaming on demand, or you can just pick it up Blu-ray 4K. Also, this really nice steelbook version is, I believe, back in stock at Walmart, so you can pick up this steelbook. And originally I couldn't, so I got this, and yes, it was worth the double dip. So I picked up Fall Guy. And then this one, which this one was so good. I went in, again, I don't do trailers because I don't like the spoilers in trailers, but I was really impressed with this one. It stars Jodie Comer, Austin Butler, who I wasn't crazy about in Elvis, but I loved him in this role, and Tom Hardy, who I love in everything, and it's The Bike Riders. It is based on the group, The Outlaws, the biker group, The Outlaws. They call them something else. I think they call them the Warriors in this one, but it's based on the real life outlaw biker group, and it is the story of events that happened during a certain period in the group's history when they were kind of branching out and inviting new people in, and the complications that caused. But whether you're into biker culture or not, it's a really interesting movie and a very good story, and held my attention the whole way. I was involved in riding, not in an outlaw group, obviously. I mean, do I seem like I could be an outlaw? Maybe. I don't know. But no, I wasn't an outlaw. Anyway, I was in a nerdy, like think Wild Hogs, that was me, nerdy biker group. But it was a lot of fun. But I do enjoy anything on biker culture. But from an outsider's perspective, Kelly was never involved in it, and she loved this movie. She thought it was really interesting, great story, very compelling, great performances all around. Definitely check out The Bike Riders. And then, of course, I had to pick up Rocky V and Rocky Balboa, both on 4K, because I had the first four, so I have to get these two. Are these my favorites? No, I don't think they're anyone's favorites, but I do prefer Rocky Balboa over Rocky V, but I'm not going to leave anyone out, so that's that. And then we have these really nice, a few, maybe it was last year, I guess it was last year, Film Vault put out these beautiful releases, but they were very big and very expensive for various movies, and now they're just putting out the steelbooks. So I grabbed them. That's really all I wanted them for. They came with some nice little trinkets inside, but like I said, a lot of money, very big, very space consuming releases. But I got The Shawshank Redemption, which I love this movie. It's a 4K, and I'll show you, and my friend is sleeping on my lap. It's the 4K release. So you get the 4K, you get the 4K disc, and then you get the Blu-ray disc. But these are all really nice. I have Blade Runner coming, but I think it's hung up in the mail somewhere. So I just have the four, and I'm waiting on Scarface to get restocked. So I have Shawshank Redemption. I have Apollo 13. I love this movie with Tom Hanks. Fantastic movie. Of course, you know I got Jaws, and this was the one I was so tempted to get, the big box edition of this one. I never thought they would just put out the steelbook, so I'm kind of glad I waited because I really didn't have the room for that piece in the room. So I'm happy that I was able to at least add the Steelbook to my collection. And the last one I picked up is another favorite of mine, Goodfellas. So some of these are still available on Orbit. They are getting restocked. I know that they just got a big restock of Apollo 13 yesterday. So if you're interested in these, check them out, see if they're in stock. Also, you can put your name on a wait list to get a text message the minute they get restocked. You can do that on Orbit. Just say, it says email me when back in stock, and you have the choice of putting your email or your text message option in. Go with the text message because you get it the minute they open the boxes, and it's really, really good. So if you're interested in the Film Vault Steelbooks, they're around. Now this one, so good. It's an origin story and attached to Mad Max Fury Road, which I loved, and I thought this one was really good. It did not disappoint. It stars Anna Taylor-Joy and Chris Hemsworth in Furiosa, which is the origin story for what became what was Charlize Theron's character. And they did such an amazing job with this. And origin stories can be hit or miss, especially when you really enjoyed Mad Max. Like, I enjoyed the original movie, the Mad Max Fury Road, or the one they put out first. And I enjoyed Charlize Theron's character, so I was like, are they going to be able to pull this one off? They nailed it. I think this is great. The 4K is stellar. It looks amazing. It's a beautiful, beautiful 4K and a great movie. So if you haven't seen it, definitely put it on your list. And I'm going to wake my friend, because right now what we're going to talk about is the little prize that she has. She's been saving this one for you guys. Do you want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi? Because we are giving away a 4K Steelbook of Furiosa. And this is straight from Pickle, and you don't have to do anything. I will tell you later in the video what comment I want you to leave to enter. Don't put giveaway in the comments, because I don't want to attract anyone who could possibly disturb or hack you into your email, because it has happened in the past. So I will tell you what comment to leave and when I'm going to do the drawing, which will be posted over on the community tab. But we'll get back to this later. But this is what's up for grabs, and it's a US only giveaway. I apologize, but with the shipping fees, it's just too crazy to ship out of the country. But so US giveaway for the Furiosa 4K Steelbook, and that is from Pickle. And now that she's done her giveaway, I'm going to just pause, put her in her bed, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and our waterlogged guest host is napping, so she's happy now. But I'm going to get right back into the haul, and I know I'm going quickly through these because it's just a haul. It's not really a review video, so those will come in the future. Some of these I haven't even watched. This first one is from Umbrella, and remember what I tell you about Umbrella? It says Region B, but they play on everything. This one is called The Quiet Family. I have not seen this yet, but it's put out as a dark comedy, but it's the debut film that I have not seen, but I have seen the director's other films, A Tale of Two Sisters, and I Saw the Devil, both of which we've talked about in the past on the channel, and I loved both of them, so I have high hopes for this one. And this one is about a family who wants to fulfill their dream of running a remote lodge. And what happens is, they get this lodge, they're running it, think like bed and breakfast, and what happens is guests start going missing and bodies are piling up, and they are trying to protect the reputation of their new business while they're trying to figure out what's going on and why it's happening. I will definitely be watching this one sooner than later, and you can expect to see a better review on it. Maybe it'll show up during spooky season, which we're getting into probably faster on this channel than maybe others, but we're definitely heading into horror and creepy season, so expect to hear more about this one. I'm looking forward to that one. Now this one is a Third Windows film. This one came like as a straight up thriller. Now Third Window Films, unlike Umbrella and Imprint, if it says it's Region B, it's Region B locked, which this one is. And I wanted to say that The Quiet Family, I believe, this one is in Korean with English subtitles, if I didn't say that. This one is in Japanese with English subtitles. And this one is, like I said, not a dark comedy. It says the Kobayashi family are finally able to move out of their tiny, cramped Tokyo apartment to the suburban house of their dreams, but things are not as perfect as they seem. When they get there, they find out the house is infested with termites, and members of the family start having, I guess, like hallucinations and things like that, and it seems like it just runs out of control. So I am really looking forward to seeing what this is all about, and I think it got, I probably checked the score before I picked this one out, and it probably scored decent if I picked it up, but Third Window Films usually don't disappoint me, so I am looking forward to this one, and same thing, you'll hear more about it from me in a future video. Now this one we have talked about because there was a beautiful Arrow release, and this is a great film, and any of you who have seen it, you know how great it is. This is the 4K upgrade from Umbrella. It's JSA, Joint Security Area. And this one is in Korean with English subtitles, and I adore this film. It's great. I can't wait to see what they've done with the 4K. Quick synopsis for those of you who weren't around for when we chatted about it before. It's about a neutral zone between North and South Korea where there are guard huts on either side, and then there's this little pathway that people walk through to get from North or South Korea. It is also a no-fire zone, and what happens one night is shots are fired, people are killed, and these investigators come in to find out what happened and how did shots go off, what caused this incident to go on. We have a rewind, time jump, which you know, if you've been around the channel, if it's done right, I love it. It's done to perfection in this one. And the movie is, they tell us the story of how we came to be in this situation that we find ourselves in the beginning of the movie. It is amazing. It's such a great movie. JSA, Joint Security Area. If you haven't seen it, pick it up. Either get this one over on Orbit, or I'm sure that Arrow Blu-ray is probably available in a standard edition. So look around for that one. You can probably find them for a reasonable price right now, I would think. But this is available now on Orbit, and I'm sure Diabolic probably has them too. And I only have one from Imprint this month because I wasn't crazy about the offerings, but this one's from 1999. It's number 342. It's a Nicolas Cage movie, filmed by Joel Schumacher. It's 8mm, and I love this film. I know that some people have problems with it because it's very tough material. It's about snuff films and people being murdered in these snuff films. And James Gandolfini is in it, and I just think this is a really good movie. I think it's one of Nicolas Cage's one of his best movies. I really like him in this one. And if you haven't seen it and you're okay with the subject matter, I would highly recommend this one. Maybe check it out on streaming. It might be streaming somewhere, or just pick it up. It's available on a Blu-ray too. I think it's just a standard Blu-ray. It might be from Scream Factory if I'm not mistaken, but it's around. So check it out either way, either Imprint or Scream Factory. And now I'm going to get into we'll do some quick horror ones that I've seen. Now this one people really didn't like this one, so I had very low expectations for it. It's The Strangers Chapter 1, but it comes in this cool like box steelbook type thing, and then it has it's kind of weird. Like, I thought it was going to be like a side loader, like a book, but it's really weird to get the steelbook out. But it's not a bad looking steelbook. It's a nice looking steelbook. And this is a US steelbook, by the way. Walmart, available at Walmart. And you get the digital code, and you get the Blu-ray and the 4K. I had to look. So, what did I think about this one? I didn't hate it as much as I expected to based on the public opinion, but then again, I mean, like I've said to you guys many times, I'm very easy I'm very easy on horror titles. I don't know what this was supposed to be. I know there's a trilogy in the works. I guess this was maybe supposed to be a retelling of the original. That's what it felt like to me. I haven't read up on it because I didn't want any spoilers, but that's what it felt like to me. And in my opinion, I think this is worth a stream if you're into The Strangers, but nothing is ever going to be as effective as the original because the mystery is over. Like, we know who the scary people are, we know what they're doing, and this just didn't hold me in that place of anxiety and dread and paranoia like the original. But I don't think it was quite as horrible as people say. Now, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You know, I'm never going to argue with that. If you hated this film, it's fine. Tell me in the comments why. If you didn't hate it, tell me in the comments why. Because I thought it was okay, but I'm not going to tell you to run out and buy it and then find out that you hate it. So I would say give it a stream. I'm interested to see where the trilogy goes. Hopefully it'll be better than some of the trilogies that we see when they kind of try to like reboot something. So we'll see what they do with this. But it was okay, not bad. Now, one that highly exceeded my expectations was The First Omen. Someone over on Instagram, I shared this on Instagram, someone said this was like the sleeper hit for them this year, and I agree. This was so good. Very effective, has great tie-ins to the original Omen. And what I've done is, after watching this one, this is an origin story, basically how Damien came to be. And if you know The Omen, you know. So think of this as like a prequel. And after I watched this, I thought it was very effective, very well done. I went back and I started with the original Omen, and I'm working my way through the Scream Factory box set again, and I am not disappointed. I kind of hope that they do a second part of this. I kind of hope that they continue the story, because they really did leave it open, and it's just really good. Definitely, definitely worth the pickup if you are a fan of the Omen franchise. This is a really, really good one. I think it's fantastic, and I was pleasantly surprised with how good it was. Now, this is one that I know nothing about. It's a Ti West film. It showed up on Orbit, so I scooped it up because it was constantly out of stock. So I grabbed it when it came back. This is a Region B locked one. It says it's one of the best, smartest, scariest horror films I've ever seen. Eli Roth. How much weight do we put on that? I don't know. But it gets pretty good accolades all around, and it is called The Innkeepers. I don't know anything about this one, but I am very, very curious to find out. And like I said, it's a Ti West film, and I'm pretty good with Ti West, so I'm looking forward to see about The Innkeepers. Maybe I'll find out that I've seen it, and I just don't know about it. This next one, I know nothing about it. Sting, but it was up on Orbit, and they usually have some pretty good horror picks, so this must have had a decent score for me to pick it up. But is it a Shudder one? No, it's not a Shudder one, but I'm looking forward to this one, and definitely these things will appear at some point in October. This one's a Shudder original. It's called You'll Never Find Me. It says it's profoundly creepy and thrillingly bold. So I'm curious about this one. It says an isolated man living in a desolate trailer park is visited by a desperate young woman seeking shelter from a violent storm. As the storm worsens, these solitary souls begin to feel threatened. So I don't know. I mean, it could be great. It could be hot trash. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So I'm looking forward to this one, and I will give you my thoughts in an upcoming video. Now these next 1, 2, 3, there could be, yep, there's a fourth one down here that I've already talked to you about. These all come from the same Italian filmmaker who works with Dario Argento. I'm going to put his name right down here because I don't want to mangle his name. And everything I've seen, I really, really liked. This one was a recommendation from my dear friend Nathan Jones, who runs a channel specifically Blu-rays with Nathan Jones. I'm going to link him down below. I just did a fun interview with him. And he recommended this one. He picked it up in the UK, and it's called Stage Fright. And this is a straight-up horror movie, and what we have is a situation where there's plays or acting going on, and we have someone in an owl mask taking people out. I mean, how bad could that be? It has to be fun. I mean, just look at this costume. How can it not be awesome? So I'm really looking forward to this one, and I will get back to you with my thoughts. And the other movies that I picked up, Severin released a batch of his movies, and I picked them up. The first one I did talk about a few times. It's called The Cemetery Man, Della Morte Dellamore. Picked that one up. I talked to you about it. It stars Rupert Everett, and it's very, very good. It's a zombie film, and it's a lot of fun. It's a blast. I had a great time with that one. And I also picked up The Sect, which I need to watch, and I picked up The Church, and I need to watch these two and Stage Fright to get caught up. And maybe I'll do a little video just on his films, but like I said, name will be down there. And these are all still available in standard editions from Severin. And they are, I believe, also on Orbit. I think they're on Orbit. Okay, so this one is a film that one of you recommended to me because I was talking about my disconnect with Will Ferrell films, and let me know if you're the person who recommended this to me. Stars Will Ferrell, Maggie Gyllenhaal, Dustin Hoffman, Queen Latifah, and Emma Thompson in Stranger Than Fiction. And you were right, this is fantastic. I really, really did like him, Will Ferrell, in this one. Basically what it is Emma Thompson is a writer, and she is writing a story, and his life matches the story that she's writing, but he can hear her narrating the story as she's writing it, and he hears it in his head, and he doesn't know what's going on. And it's just a really really inventive concept. It's different, it's creative, it's really good. There are funny parts, there are heartfelt parts. It kind of runs the gamut, and it's not silly like I'm used to with Will Ferrell. This was an excellent recommendation. I don't know how it slipped through the cracks, but thank you for the person who recommended this to me, because I really did enjoy it, and we'll be watching it again in the future. And then these were two more that were recommended by good old Nathan Jones. Always get me in trouble in the pocketbook, wallet, whatever. He has a pocketbook. I have a wallet. The Three Musketeers and the Four Musketeers. Swashbuckling fun. I hear they're great. I hear they're a lot of fun, and I can't wait to watch them because I love things like this. I love anything swashbucklers and all that. So these are two more that I had to put on my list, and thank you, Nathan, for the recommendations. So let me get into, okay, very quickly, these will be quick, and then I will get back to the surprise pickle gift that we're doing. These came from Amazon Prime Day, and what I did, they had a great sale on the Studio Ghibli films, so I filled in some things that I didn't have in my Studio Ghibli collection, and also Scream Factory, or Shout, what is it, Shout Factory, or Shout Studios it is. They had a sale at the same time to kind of match Prime Day, and they were doing their Studio Ghibli Steelbooks, so I kind of filled in all the blanks in my Studio Ghibli collection. I got When Marnie Was There, which is a beautiful, wonderful film. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. It's amazing. It's wonderful. A Silent Voice. This is about a girl, I think she is, yes, she is deaf, and she is being bullied by someone in her school, and I hear this is a very touching movie, so I'm looking forward to watching this one. Now, this one was, it kind of came in with the Only at Target little sticker on it, but it came from Shout Studios, and it is Belle. So I hear good things about it, but I haven't seen it yet. This one comes from, I believe this one came from Amazon Prime, The Wind Rises. Great, I hear great things about all these. I need to sit down and just do like a binge watch of all of them. But, and they're not very long, but they do very well with the, you know, with the high marks. This one, I heard great things about both the movie and the 4K transfer. It's Paprika. Have not seen this one, but I picked it up, and I am very much looking forward to it. I heard the 4K of this is amazing, and this is the 4K Steelbook. Amazing 4K with animation is kind of tough to pull off because it's like this with animation. You don't always notice the big jumps, but I hear this is fantastic, so I'm looking forward to it. Only Yesterday, one that I didn't have in my collection, and again, had very high marks. The Tale of Princess Kaguya, hopefully I'm saying that right. I got that one. And like I said, these are a mix of Prime Day and Shout Studios Steelbook sale that they had going on. And the last one that I picked up is Weathering with You. And these were, the prices were great. Like, you couldn't pass on them. The prices were great. I mean, I got some of these for like $10 or $11. They were really, really good. So I'm happy that I have that taken care of. And now I'm going to pull out the giveaway item, the surprise item, and I'm going to tell you how to enter. Okay, I'm back, and we are back to Pickle's surprise, and it is the Furiosa 4K Blu-ray and digital code Steelbook for Furiosa. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you if you want to be in the giveaway. All I want you to leave a comment, just a comment that says yes. Do not mention the word giveaway, nothing like that. I don't want to attract any attention from any negative outside forces that bothered people in the last one. So just say yes, and I will know to put your name in. I'm going to use a random comment generator. This is a US only giveaway. It is free. I will never ask you for a cent. You don't pay for shipping. Everything's on me. So if you ever get an email with people telling you you have to send money, report it. There is never any fee to enter this. All you have to do is be subscribed to the channel, leave a comment saying yes. I will know that that means that you want to be put in for the giveaway. No strings attached ever. And I am going to pick the winner by random comment generator, and I will post it. Today is Saturday the 17th. I will post it, I'll give you till next Saturday. That's the 24th of August. Let's say 12 noon Eastern Standard Time to get your name in, and then I will do the random comment generator, and I will put over on the community tab who the winner is. I'll just say the surprise winner, something. We're going to keep the word giveaway out of everything from going forward. So that is the 24th of August, next Saturday, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Just leave a comment that says yes, be subscribed to the channel, and you're in. No, like I said, no strings attached ever, not on this channel. I'm going to get quickly, I'm just going to go through, I only picked up 5 Criterion releases in the July sale. my backlog of titles to watch for Criterion is too much, so I just wanted to keep it to basic things that I wanted. Of course, I picked up Spine number 1227, the 4K of Risky Business. I love this movie. I grew up watching it. It's from it's a 4K Blu-ray combo. It's from 1983. It's 99 minutes in color, and it's in English. It has a ton of special features, and I just love this. It's like the OG Tom Cruise, and I love this movie so much. So I was really happy to see it come to the collection. Really looking forward to it. And I also grabbed Spine 1208. It's again the 4K Blu-ray combo edition of the Roaring Twenties. And this one stars James Cagney and Humphrey Bogart. So how could I say no to that? And I'm definitely looking forward to watching this. I may have seen this. I'm not sure if I've seen this. So it's either going to be a watch or a rewatch, and I will go through all these. I will do a Criterion-only segment in the near future. So Roaring Twenties had to be on my list. I heard great things about this one. I haven't seen it, though, so I picked it up. It sounded fantastic. It's Spine number 1225. It is from 1964. It's 118 minutes. It's in black and white. It is in Portuguese with English subtitles. It is called Black God, White Devil. And I am really looking forward to this. Everything I hear about it is positive. I've heard nothing but great feedback, so I can't wait to watch this and share my thoughts with you in a future segment. Now this one I have seen before. I did own the Blu-ray. I'm passing it on to a friend. But I went up, I like it so much that I upgrade. It's one of the few that I've upgraded from Blu-ray to 4K. It's 4K and Blu-ray. Combo edition, it's from 1995. It's 97 minutes in black and white in French with English subtitles. It is Spine number 381, and it is La Haine. I love this film. It is so good, and one of the reasons, besides the fact that I just love the film, one of the reasons that I did the upgrade to 4K is because of how great a wonderful black and white transfer can look in 4K, and I needed to see this in 4K. So La Haine was my other pickup, and then my final pickup was a Sam Peckinpah film, which I'm sure a lot of you got, and if you're a fan of Sam Peckinpah, this is one you definitely are going to want to own. It is Spine number 1224. It's called Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid, and I've already watched this. It was amazing. It's so good. If you don't know about it, don't read too much into it. Just go into this blind. It's really good. If you love things like Westerns and Billy the Kid and things like that, you're going to really like this one. And it's the 4K Blu-ray combo edition. It's the 50th anniversary release. So they have the 50th anniversary release, which is 117 minutes in color. And then they have the original theatrical release, which is from 1973. And it's 106 minutes in color. And then they have the final preview cut, which is from 1973. 122 minutes also in color. And the 50th anniversary release was from 2024. But I mean, this is a stellar, packed, stacked release. So you get all 3 cuts of the film, and you get a little leaflet type of book. Not a big book, but you get a nice little leaflet, which is fine. But this was fantastic. I forget which cut. I may have just watched the original theatrical cut, and then I'm going to get into the other ones. But I will be watching all the cuts of this movie because I absolutely loved it, and I'm a big Sam Peckinpah film. So, fan. Sam Peckinpah fan. Say that 5 times fast. Anyway, I'm a fan, so I had to pick this one up. So those are my Criterion pickups from the sale. Light this year, yes, but, you know, we're buying things from all over now, so it's not just about Criterion. Although I have to say, as an aside, the November releases that just came out, stacked. Love it. Funny Girl, Paper Moon, can't wait. And then I have the latest offering from Second Sight, and it is the 4K of A Bittersweet Life. It is the 4K, right? Hopefully it's the 4K. Yes, it's the 4K. I wanted to make sure before I put that information out there. But you can get this as the box set, or you can get it as a standalone, because the box set comes with the films in this type of little booklet, but it would probably come, the standard will come in a keep case type of thing. And then you get art cards, which we were having a big discussion about art cards. What do you do with art cards? And then you get this beautiful, beautiful booklet if you're interested in the movie. But this is a fantastic movie. It's a movie that I've enjoyed many, many times. So when I heard that it was coming out in 4K, I definitely had to pick it up. And quick synopsis: a loyal gangster falls foul of his gang when he's assigned to keep watch over the young mistress of his crime boss. And you know it's not going to go well. And this one is in, let's see, what is, I'm looking for the language. Oh, Korean with English subtitles. Couldn't remember if it was Korean or Japanese, but this one is Korean with English subtitles. And if you like those type of like gangster type films, you are going to love A Bittersweet Life. It's fantastic. It's loads of fun. And I'm so happy Second Sight got their hands on it because they just put out one banger after another. I just got my shipping notification for my Your Next release. And as soon as I get it, I'm going to watch it and we're going to talk about it. That is what I have up to today. I haven't gotten my mail yet today. And this was, I know it was a long haul. If you're still here, thank you. If you left 10 minutes ago, thank you too. Remember to put in for the surprise, say yes. I want to thank everyone who watched. You know, I appreciate each and every one of you who click on these videos. We do everything here that has to do with physical media. We do hauls, we do giveaways, we do prizes, we do collection updates, top 10 lists, movie recommendations. We're getting into spooky season, so we are going to go horror wild here on the channel for the next few months. Expect more and more horror in the lineup. And I have a new desk set up, so I might be doing some things from my desk that will be really cool with the new computer, and we'll do a desk tour, and the room is almost done. So a lot of things coming up. I apologize for the length in time this time. I had a lot of things going on. I'm getting a new car. I refinanced my house. Just a lot of things going on that required a lot of attention. So I'm back, I'm rolling, Pickle's waking up, so I'm going to go upstairs and take care of her. I want to thank you again for checking out the video. And if you like this kind of content, if you like dogs, if you like free stuff, consider subscribing and hit the bell notification because you know where I'm at. And I'm going to be back real soon, so for now, that's a wrap.